Good morning, sir. Manager Orfiano, BSA 3C. My topic for today is all about insect coordination and integration of morphology of the thorax. Insect morphology or the thorax. The thorax is truly an amazing and very interesting part of the insect body. It has evolved complicated yet very efficient mechanisms to accommodate both walking and flying. We are going to discuss, or I'm going to discuss the evolution of the thoracic tagma, discussing the specializations that have come about due to influence of the legs and the wings. uh, Evolution of the thorax. Articulation of the body segments was probably enhanced by development of a longitudinal suture that divided each segment into a dorsal tertium and a ventral sternum. Even when a point of articulation is developed between the metamer and the appendage, it was probably some distance from the actual point of evagination, forming a fixed protruding base or cocciputide and a freely articulating distal appendage or dilopodide. Then the cocciputide probably migrated into the membranous area of an expanded longitudinal suture. This development then gave the leg base or cocciputide a membranous field for free articulate. There are three segments becomes especially to accommodate this function. First is the prothorax, second mesothorax, third is the metathorax. They became one of the segment distinct regions of the insect's body called the thorax. The anterior segment is called the prothorax, the middle segment is called the mesothorax, and the posterior segment is called the metathorax. The thorax must have been evolved very early in the phylogenetic history of the insects. It easily differentiated from the abundum in both the Pterygota and the Pterygota. This means that the development of the thorax must have come before the development of wings. The typical thoracic metamer is a box-like structure with a dorsal tertium, a ventral sternum, and additional side regions called eora. These detached sclerites, also called coccytes, form sclerotized arch both above and below the original cocciputide. A dorsal arch in close proximity to the basal segment of the leg is called the coccyourite. Another arch directly above the coccyourite is the analurite. There may also be a ventral arch called the sternurite. The neck or cervix. The neck or cervix is the narrow passageway between the head and the thorax. It may be quite constricted in some insects, but it must still allow for the passage of all the important internal organ systems such as the Esophagus of the digestive system, the salivary gland ducts, the ventral nerve cord, the dorsal blood vessel, and the tertial trunks of the respiratory system, and the dorsal and ventral longitudinal muscles articulating the head with the thorax. For the muscle of thorax above the wing insects, the odonata are special for several reasons. They are strictly aerial predators showing remarkable flight abilities, and their thorax morphology differs significantly from that of other pterygota in terms of the arrangement and number of muscles. Even within one individual, the musculature is significantly different between the nymphal and adult stage. And dagitoy nangalaak nga dagitoy reference nga nangalaak, sir. Thank you, sir.